Did you know some of the Ottoman Empire's most powerful decisions came not from sultans but from women ruling behind the veil? These women were master strategists, cultural icons, and architects of the empire's destiny. From the harem's gilded halls to Istanbul's bustling streets, their influence shaped history. Let's uncover the extraordinary lives of these trailblazers who changed the course of an empire. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We bring history's most captivating tales to life, stories of love, power, betrayal, and ambition. Click that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an epic journey like this. Kosem Sultan's rise to power was anything but ordinary. Born as Anastasia, likely in Greece, she was taken as a slave and brought to the Ottoman court. Her intelligence and charisma soon caught the attention of Sultan Ahmed I, and she became his favorite consort. But Kosem's story wasn't just one of personal favor, it was one of unparalleled political influence. When Ahmed died, Kosem strategically positioned herself as the power behind the throne. During the reigns of her sons Murad IV and Ibrahim I, and later her grandson Mehmed IV, she ruled as regent, wielding authority that often overshadowed the sultans themselves. She controlled court appointments, managed the empire's finances, and ensured her dynasty's survival during times of crisis. Kosem's political skill was evident in her ability to navigate the treacherous waters of court intrigue. Rivals in the harem and the imperial court constantly sought her downfall, yet she managed to stay one step ahead. Her ability to balance loyalty with pragmatism made her indispensable to the empire's stability. Her accomplishment. Kosem was also a philanthropist who funded schools, hospitals, and public kitchens, ensuring the empire's poorest citizens received care. Yet, her power came at a cost. Her enemies eventually succeeded in orchestrating her assassination in 1651, ending her remarkable reign. Even so, her legacy as one of the most powerful women in Ottoman history remains untouchable. Before Kosem, there was Hurrem Sultan, arguably the most famous woman in Ottoman history. Born in what is now Ukraine, she was captured by Crimean Tatars and sold into slavery, eventually entering the Ottoman court. There, she captured the heart of Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent, one of the empire's greatest rulers. But Hurrem wasn't content to remain a mere concubine. She broke all traditions by becoming Suleiman's legal wife, an unprecedented move in Ottoman history. Hurrem's influence on Suleiman was undeniable. She wasn't just his wife. She was his closest advisor, a trusted confidant who shaped his decisions. Their surviving letters reveal a relationship built on mutual respect and affection, with Hurrem offering insights on state affairs and diplomacy. Her influence extended beyond the personal realm. She played a direct role in negotiations with foreign powers, corresponding with European leaders and shaping the empire's foreign policy. One of Hurrem's most lasting contributions was her patronage of architecture. She commissioned the Haseki Sultan Mosque and its accompanying charitable complex, which included a hospital, soup kitchen, and school. These projects not only reflected her vision but also reinforced her public image as a benevolent and powerful figure. Hurrem's story wasn't without controversy. Her unprecedented rise and influence attracted criticism from both the court and the public, with some accusing her of manipulating Suleiman for her own gain. Yet, her ability to navigate these challenges and leave an indelible mark on the empire speaks to her resilience and intelligence. Nurbano Sultan's story is another testament to the power women wielded in the Ottoman Empire. Born into a Venetian noble family, she was captured and brought to the Ottoman court, where she became the wife of Sultan Selim II and mother of Sultan Murad III. As Valide Sultan, Nurbano was one of the most influential figures during her son's reign. Nurbano's Venetian heritage gave her a unique perspective on diplomacy. She worked tirelessly to maintain peace between the Ottoman Empire and Venice, using her connections and knowledge to navigate the complex web of European politics. Her efforts ensured stability in a time of shifting alliances and external threats. Like Hurrem, Nurbano was a patron of architecture and the arts. She oversaw the construction of mosques, schools, and public baths, leaving a lasting legacy that blended her Venetian roots with Ottoman traditions. Her ability to balance her dual identities, both as a Venetian and as a leader in the Ottoman court, highlighted her exceptional diplomatic skills. The influence of these women extended far beyond the halls of power. They shaped the very fabric of the Ottoman Empire through their contributions to architecture, social reforms, and cultural patronage. Kosem Sultan, Hurrem Sultan, and Nurbano Sultan funded the construction of iconic landmarks that still stand today, including mosques, schools, and hospitals. These projects weren't just symbols of their power, they were acts of service to the empire's people. By funding public works like soup kitchens and hospitals, they ensured that even the poorest citizens benefited from their leadership. Their philanthropic efforts cemented their legacies as not just rulers, but as caretakers of the empire. Despite their achievements, the women of the Ottoman court faced immense challenges. The imperial harem was a place of intense competition, where alliances shifted constantly, and rivals vied for influence. Beyond the harem, they navigated a patriarchal society that often viewed their power with suspicion. Kosem Sultan, for example, survived multiple assassination attempts before finally falling victim to palace intrigue. Hurrem Sultan faced public backlash for her unprecedented rise, with critics accusing her of manipulating Suleiman. Yet, these women overcame obstacles through sheer determination, intelligence, and strategic brilliance, proving that leadership could transcend gender. The influence of these women wasn't confined to politics and philanthropy, they were also cultural icons. Their patronage of the arts spurred a golden age of creativity in the Ottoman Empire. Hurrem Sultan's love for poetry inspired literary movements, while the elaborate styles of the harem influenced Ottoman fashion and design. The architectural projects they funded blended Islamic traditions with artistic innovation, creating a legacy that continues to captivate historians and tourists alike. Their cultural contributions not only enriched the Ottoman Empire but also shaped its identity on the global stage. The stories of Kosem Sultan, Hurrem Sultan, Nurbano Sultan, and other influential women challenge conventional narratives of history. They weren't merely supporting figures, they were leaders, strategists, and visionaries who shaped one of the world's greatest empires. Their legacies remind us that power doesn't always wear a crown. Sometimes, it whispers from behind a veil, shaping the world in ways that are both subtle and profound. As we walk through the streets of Istanbul or admire the grandeur of its mosques, we're reminded of their courage, ambition, and what lessons can we learn from their lives today? How might their stories inspire us to challenge societal norms and leave our own mark on history? Thanks for joining us on this journey into the Sultanate of Women. If you found these stories as inspiring as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into history. See you in the next video.